Today, the Hadzabe Bushmen try Supergate for the first time. Deep in the heart of Tanzania, where the vast open savannas stretch endlessly under the golden sun, the Hadzabe Bushmen continue their ancient way of life as hunter-gatherers. They live in perfect harmony with nature, relying on skills passed down for thousands of years. Their diet consists of wild game, honey, berries, and tubers, natural, fresh, and completely unprocessed. But today is a special day. Today, they are about to try something completely new, Supergate, for the first time. A day unlike any other. The morning starts like any other for the Hadza. The men venture into the bush, bows in hand, tracking animals for their next meal. Meanwhile, the women and children search for berries and edible roots. But today, a group of visitors has arrived, bringing something unfamiliar, a packaged, modern food item known as Supergate. No one in the Hadza tribe has ever seen or tasted it before. The elders gather around, their curious eyes scanning the brightly colored package. They poke at it, smell it, and shake it, trying to understand what it could be. Is it meat? Is it a fruit? They wonder aloud in their Hadza language. For people who have spent their whole lives eating only what they can hunt or gather, this moment is both exciting and mysterious. The first taste. With great anticipation, the package is opened. Inside, Supergate, a modern processed food, possibly a type of snack, canned meal, or instant food, is revealed. Some of the younger men laugh, confused by its strange appearance. Unlike the roasted meat they are used to, this food looks smooth, uniform, and unnatural. The aroma is unfamiliar, strong, artificial, and unlike the smoky, fire-roasted scents of their usual meals. The first brave volunteer steps forward. He takes a small bite, chewing slowly, his face carefully unreadable. The others watch closely, waiting for his reaction. Then suddenly, laughter. A mix of surprise and amusement spreads among the group. Another Hadza man tries it, nodding thoughtfully before shaking his head. It is sweet, but not like honey, he says. It is salty, but not like fresh meat. Some enjoy it, others are skeptical. A few take one bite and decide they've had enough. Where does this food come from? An elder asks. How was it hunted? The visitors explain that it was made in a factory, not in the wild, and that people around the world eat food like this every day. The Hadza shake their heads, fascinated by this new information. A different kind of food. For the Hadza, food is more than just something to eat, it is part of their identity, their survival, and their deep connection to the land. They do not grow crops, store food, or rely on shops. Instead, they live in the moment, eating what they find each day. The idea of food that comes in a package, lasts for months, and does not need to be hunted or gathered is completely foreign to them. While some find the taste of Supergate interesting, others miss the rich, smoky flavors of their traditional meals. It is food, one man says, but it does not feel alive. To them, real food comes from the earth, the trees, and the animals they skillfully hunt. Final thoughts, tradition versus modernity. As the sun begins to set over the vast African plains, the Hadza return to their usual ways. A fire crackles as fresh meat is roasted, and the familiar scent of their ancestral diet fills the air. The experiment with Supergate was fun, but in the end, the Hadza remained true to their traditions. This moment highlights a powerful contrast between the ancient and the modern world. The Hadza's diet has remained unchanged for thousands of years, keeping them strong, healthy, and connected to nature. Meanwhile, much of the world has shifted to processed foods, convenience, and artificial flavors. For the Hadza, Supergate was an interesting experience, but it is unlikely to replace their beloved roasted meats, sweet wild honey, and fresh berries. Some may have enjoyed the new flavors, but their hearts remain tied to the land, to the hunt, and to the food that has sustained them for generations. As they laugh and share stories by the fire, one thing is clear, no matter how the world changes, the Hadza will always cherish the simple, pure, and natural way of life that has defined them for centuries.
io. A quando che
Tashi amabami. Ka iya oni di kombe kona.
Aqua di tabaha so di
baha ya ba ndio saba bebe.
Akati ba ya kana ko ka
Ndo ko ba yo na ba
Na
be.
ka to ya ta ko ka.
ba mu ta fu da sai chana ka amina ba
ma ba yo
ko ka ta ya o se ko ta makwebe kata
Kwibi to kwa bitaba.
makwebe o ko lutani na makwe ka ba ko ko chat e da sa ko
shina kwa te ko to shoot at
polo polo ko
Ko ida ko me to ka kha. Da ko ase me te nga
ka go hona
Ka ko ya ba ka se gwa ka na ota te ba ka na ubi ta.
paka ko he
Mimi ata da ba se ke me ka.
ko si mama ko
Uji mama ko.
popoto
Se gwa ka ta ku a ko sa chata ba
Esa ba me se gwa ka ya.
kala mission na me to na che. Ko sa chata.
a China baba
Ko me da ta.
Ko no a ko sa se me ya ba.
Kai ti ta chanata.
to mo se de u kwa ne ka ne ko ka kwa kana ne ke ma uza ako uza me akwa
Ko ta me ne to ngo.
o ya do be na
me
E ka gwa ko wa mo eye.
kai afan daga ke ko ka ne ya
Awa ka changa gwa ke. Ka me da gwa ta.
chiki ko
ba ya
ko na to ko mu ba ya me ma ku
Bana sit oko. Ngute
Ngute
oko.
Ko ta ba na be ku ata ni be e chi ko api na be te ka
na be si wata
ya boko bako mama kaya boko
kuwa na kuwa atene
Bana sit oko.
ko na se itebe mata kwa sa itebe
ekidita
Aka ina ta no ba mi ka wa.
yo nana mo
tani ko ba ko
kana so
tani ko
kana chu uta
Tai cha sa ko na.
so ko o chase abe abe na kwete ka chonta abe
Aka ka jama na se ke me bitanda o kwa be.
u kwa pisa ba u
kai ta ba ku zingi
Eh. Bani abi ka chu bita. Se ke me na be ka me ka ka chi ya. La ka tha na ko ku tha na.
ilita a
ko kwa ikota bitana baba be
Da so be to.
ba to be aku ka via ko ta tena baba be
ko na baba
kama na pesa kutingia vitu kwa ta kwanza kama kutingia chama sako na kwa kana ile mfaicha kama kina kila kwa kana hicho
ko to ko ta be kai chi a pe ku ta chi chama cha chawi ba
kuwa cha chawi la kutulia pipi
Asa
itake na mana
da ko mama ta kwa sa ka ko amuna.
mami yako yeso ko
Mami yako yeso ko kapona.
la me u pepe
Mata ka ni ko lungi sa mama ya.
kwa peke ye na se mapete ni take tria ni ono godai
Utabachikicha ni kwa sahani pete na
Kuchani ya.
pana kwa
Fanaa zakama kwahla afanaa zabu kama kukwena kwa fanaa ni lakini ono baba ene weke no dikaka
weka chumvi.
sana tuju
Utate.
Tuchue wo ya me.
Utate.
oh takwe moyo da bami ali uta baba chika ta baba
Pia ta kwa gwa. Isi atone.
See how Hadza Bushmen enjoy eating monkey with fufu/ugali for dinner, a true tribal feast. Step into the world of the Hadza Bushmen, one of Africa's last true hunter-gatherer tribes, as they gather around the fire for a special dinner. Tonight's meal features monkey meat, a valuable source of protein, served with fufu/ugali, a traditional African staple. This meal is not just about eating. It's about survival, family, and preserving an ancient way of life. The hunt, tracking and capturing the monkey. The Hadza are expert hunters, relying on their deep knowledge of the land, animal behavior, and traditional hunting techniques. Before the feast begins, the skilled hunters set out at sunrise, following tracks, listening for animal calls, and watching for signs of movement in the trees. How the hunt happens. Armed with handmade bows and poison-tipped arrows, they move silently through the bush. The Hadza track the monkey's movements, using their keen senses and understanding of the wild. Once they spot their target, they aim with precision and take the shot. After a successful hunt, they carry the monkey back to the camp, where the rest of the tribe awaits. For the Hadza, every hunt is a moment of pride and survival, as they rely on nature to provide their daily food. The cooking process, preparing the monkey meat. Back at the camp, the preparation begins. The Hadza do not use modern seasonings or complex cooking techniques. Everything is done the traditional way, using fire and simple tools. Meat on bone how they cook the monkey. The monkey is cleaned and prepared for cooking. A large open fire is lit, with dry wood providing the perfect flames. The meat is roasted directly over the fire, allowing the smoke to infuse a deep, rich flavor. Some parts of the monkey, like the organs, are cooked separately and eaten first. The bones are cracked open to access the nutritious marrow inside. For the Hadza, nothing goes to waste. Every part of the animal is valued and used for food or tools. The side dish, making fufu/ugali. Alongside the roasted monkey, the Hadza prepare fufu/ugali, a thick starchy porridge made from maize or cassava flour mixed with water. It is a filling and energy-rich dish that pairs perfectly with the meat. Cooked rice how it's made. Water is boiled over the fire. The flour is added gradually, while continuously stirring with a wooden spoon. The mixture thickens into a smooth, dough-like consistency. Once ready, small portions are taken by hand, rolled into balls, and used to scoop up the meat. Ugali is a staple dish in many African cultures, providing the necessary energy for a long day of hunting and gathering. The feast, a family gathering around the fire. As the meal is ready, the entire Hadza family gathers around the fire. This is a time of sharing, storytelling, and celebrating a successful hunt. How they eat together. The elders are served first, a sign of respect and wisdom. Everyone eats with their hand.